Hey, so I have seen a couple of YouTube videos talking about Animal Crossing New Horizons lately. I'll put them on the screen here so that you can see what I'm on about and go watch them if you want to. Now, in these videos and the comments, there was a lot of talk of where Animal Crossing New Horizons sort of went wrong, and I just sort of wanted to put my opinion out there. Okay, so straight off the bat, I love New Horizons, and I don't have a lot to say about it negatively. I think this is definitely the most detailed Animal Crossing game that's come out. There's just so much packed into it that I did keep finding new things well after release. On top of that, they kept updating it years after release. Of course, then it eventually stopped, but honestly, they supported it a lot longer than I would have expected, and a lot longer than any Animal Crossing game in the past has been supported for, apart from maybe Pocket Camp, but I don't view that the same way I view the mainline Animal Crossing games. Now, surprisingly, I kind of feel like I'm in the minority when I say I love New Horizons and I think it is the best one. There are a bunch of players out there that were really disappointed by New Horizons, largely because I think there's not that much emphasis on villager interaction and dialogue. It is a game that's more about customizing and decorating the island and sort of having everything be an aesthetic that you want or represent you somehow. You know, you are in control of how everything looks. But for people that aren't really into being that creative and want it to be more of a life sim where they can sort of live out their day-to-day, have a nice little dream life, they don't get that as much because of how surface level some of the villager interactions can be. To me, it is kind of a shame that so many people don't feel like they could enjoy the game as much, or that they got bored quickly. It might be a situation where people are on their 2000th hour of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and then they say they're bored and there's no content, and they've kind of forgot that actually there was a lot, and you've just absolutely eaten this game up so much that there's really nothing new, right? In my opinion, it's sort of a you can't see the forest for the trees kind of thing. With the amount of quality of life things that we've received, and the fact that we have received support for 2 years, and we got a big expansion DLC, and honestly, a lot of what they added in those free updates was sizable. And it's not like the game didn't have content at launch. It did, though it was lacking some key things like the coffee shop, I will say. I absolutely dream of a day where we can go on Animal Crossing and it will be sort of automatically online, like server-based. So similar to how people have a Minecraft server, and when you go on, your friends are either there or not, right? And their house persists and changes persist, and if you go on and you may not even have to message your friend, you can just go on and you see them walking about and you're like, oh, you're on today. I think that would fit really well in Animal Crossing. Now, going forward, sort of forevermore, I do think that they should add content in after the game is released, and by that I mean sort of the events, so that people can't time travel forward to, say, Halloween or Christmas and kind of just spoil the content for everyone else. I do want it to be accessible to everyone at the same time, because that creates more of a community feel. I think Animal Crossing is very much a franchise where the enjoyment that you get out of it is up to you as a player. I think New Horizons makes a great base for what the franchise can look like going forwards. It feels like we've had heavy life sim, and now with New Horizons we've had heavy customization, and all we need is for the two to merge in a new game, right? Honestly, I'm so excited to see what the next Animal Crossing looks like if they put in half as much detail as they did with New Horizons.